Hi guys, good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's Friday, in case anyone needs to know what day it is. I'm gonna get started with our practice. Okay, so if you need your blocks, belt straps, whatever you guys need. Hello, Maria. All right, so we'll go ahead and just get started. I'm gonna start in a seated position on your mat today. So something comfortable and cross-legged for you. The knees, or the blocks can be helpful to sit on if needed. So your hips are feeling a little tight this morning. Just throw a block underneath the sit bones. All right, good morning, Martha. Letting the hands just rest on the knees. You could turn your palms to face up, open to receive, and sit nice and tall through the spine. And then either the eyes closed, or you could just gaze down the length of the nose, letting the eyes settle on a single point. And begin to take notice of your breath. Letting the breath start to move in and out through your nose. And the back of the throat contracting, your Ujjayi breath. And lifting pelvic floor, drawing the lower abdomen up and in, so we're creating those reference points to create those energies. Lifting and drawing in from Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Next inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, take the right hand to the floor, reach over to the right with your left arm. You need to turn the head a bit, loosen up the neck. Come back up through center. Left hand down, reach up and over with the right. Come back up to center, reach up. And exhale, bow forward. Come back to seated. Taking the hands to the heart. If you like to set intentions for your practice, please go right ahead. Mine is to try and just take things a little slower today. And then moving forward onto the hands and knees. So tabletop position. Lining up your hips above the knees and shoulders over your wrists. And then just begin some cat-cows. As the inhale, you lower the belly. And the exhales to round. Let's go through 4 more. Last 2. Coming back to neutral. Right leg back, curl the toes under, press out through your heel. And then switch. Left knee down, take the right leg out to the right. Come to stand on the knee and the foot. Right hand down the leg, reach up and over with your left arm. Bring the left hand down to the floor, reach over with the right. And then as I'm grounding through the left hand, I'm also grounding through, well, left shin, but the right foot, and then reaching through the right fingertips. Good. Both hands down, walk it forward, melt your heart. Come up halfway, thread the left arm through, left shoulder to the mat. Good. Come back up to tabletop. Sweep the left leg up into the air, or the right leg, excuse me, back up into the air. Pause and hold for your inhale breath. And then knee comes to nose, exhale. Inhale, reach back, lengthen. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, reach back. And knee to nose, exhale. Right leg back, inhale. And then right knee down to the floor, exhale. Sweep your left leg out to the left. Come to stand on the shin or knee and the foot. Left hand down the left leg, reach up and over with the right. Bring the right hand down to the floor, reach up and over with the left. Again, grounding to what's touching the mat, reaching through the left hand. Come back down, walk it forward. Melt your heart down towards the mat. Coming back up, part way. Thread the right arm through. All the way back up to shoulders over the wrists. Sweep the left leg back up into the air. Breathe. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Knee back to nose, exhale. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Knee to nose, exhale. And left leg back, breathe in. Lower it down to the floor, exhale, walk both hands forward, melt the heart. Coming through onto your belly. Release the legs back behind you. I'm going to take my arms out like cactus arms or just bent elbows. Press down into the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms. Good. Press your feet. Hip bones stay down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift back up. Breathe while you're there. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Slide the hands under the shoulders. Pressing up to the hands and knees, inhale. Child's pose, take it back, exhale. Next, inhale, come up again to the hands and knees. This time, curl your toes under. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, bending one knee then the other. Spread the fingers. Find some stillness, drawing back. Inhale, come forward, plank pose, shoulders over the wrists. Excuse me, downward facing dog, press back. Plank pose, come forward again, inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower chaturanga halfway, or maybe you go all the way down to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Feet and hands press, legs active. And then downward facing dog, exhale. Draw back and then walk your hands to your feet, back of the mat. Slight bends in the knees. Hang forward in ragdoll. So bending the elbows, letting the hands rest in the elbow creases. Little bends in the knees. Or maybe big bends in the knees for you today. Steady breathing through the nose. Good. Release the hands. Lengthen. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Uttanasana. Exhale. Again, Ardha, lengthen, inhale. Spine long, belly lifts. Exhale, fold in. Good. Inhale, plank pose. Walk forward. Press through the bases of the index fingers. Downward facing dog. Press all the way back. Take the right leg up, inhale. Right knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale the right leg up and back. Right knee to left tricep, exhale. Lower the knee towards your left wrist, inhale. Back to tricep, exhale. Inhale the right leg up and back, down dog split. And then exhale, step the right foot forward. Right foot, right thumb. Left knee down, uncurl your toes. Inhale, sink the hips, grow the sides of the waist as you lengthen and reach up. Maybe taking your hands to your front thigh and press the thigh away from you. So create that lifting off of the front thigh, drawing energy up. Bend the elbows, take your hands to your elbows, and then bend to the right. Back up and center. Exhale the hands down, lengthen the front leg. Try and flex the ankle, walk the hands out to the right. Keep the base of the right big toe energy moving forward, the outer hip moving back. We'll come back to center, take a breath in. Exhale, fold down the leg. Inhale, lift up. Bend the front knee. Plant the hands down. Curl the back toes under. Lift the leg. Keeping the left palm planted. Go ahead and rotate your right foot open and roll to the outer edge of both feet. Start to sink the hips, reach the right hand to the back. Maybe you stay there or move through more of a flowy transition back and forth. You choose. Good. Both hands down inside the foot. Back knees lifted. Press the palms. Sweep the right leg up and back. Down dog split. Breathe in. Knee forward to nose. Exhale. Leg up and back. Inhale. Three-legged plank. Exhale. Hold there. Feet on the floor. Downward facing dog. Draw back. Bend the left knee, ground your right heel. And then switch. Straighten both legs or lengthen them, draw back. Lifting your left leg up, inhale. Left knee to nose, exhale. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale the left knee to your right tricep. Inhale, lower the knee towards your right wrist. Exhale to the tricep. Inhale the leg up and back. And then exhale, left foot, left thumb. Right knee down, uncurl the toes. Sink the hips as you inhale, lift and lengthen off of that front thigh. Growing through the sides of the waist. Then the elbows. And then lean to the left. Stay grounded in that front foot. Reach back up with a big breath in. Exhale, hands down, shift your hips above the back knee, lengthen the front leg. Work towards a flexed ankle with the big toe energy pressing forward, or big toe base energy pressing forward. Outer hip drawing back in space, walk the hands over to the left. Back to center, frame the leg. Inhale. Fold and exhale. Inhale, lift up. Bend the left knee. Plant the foot back down. Right palm plants, back leg lifts. And then as you turn the left toes open, roll to the outer edges of your feet, sink the hips and reach the left hand to the back. Again, stay there, or maybe you move through a more flowy transition in and out of posture. Bringing it back around. Both hands inside the foot. As you plant through the palms, lift and sweep the left leg up and back, down dog split. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale the leg up and back. Three-legged plank, exhale, hold. Feet on the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Draw all the way back. Look forward. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Coming to the top of your mat, head up and lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, stand up. Strong legs, strong glutes, reach the arms. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Samastihiti, mountain pose. One round Surya Namaskar. A, inhale, the arms lift. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, Ardha, lengthen. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the belly as you draw back. Good, hold. Gazing forward, step or float, feet to hands, and lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, Samastihiti. Bending the knees, take a big step to the right. Right toes to the back of the mat, warrior two, arms to the T. So we let the thighs roll open, away from each other. We open the hips, open the chest. Eyes gazing over right fingertips. Strong arms. Reverse your warrior, inhale. An extended side angle, exhale, right hand to the thigh, or the hand to the floor outside the foot. Left arm's reaching. Option one, stay there. Option two, maybe half bind, left hand behind the back, or full, right arm under the leg to reach. And then we open, right? Keep the right hip moving back and under as the knee energy moves forward to go directly above your ankle. Release. Inhale, rise up. Straighten your right leg. Turn the toes forward, left toes out. Exhale, warrior two. Bend the left knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Whatever variation you started with. Then option for half or full bind. Binders release. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, hands to your hips, left toes turn forward. Feet could be parallel or toes slightly turned in. Inhale, lift the crown. And exhale, fold in. Hands down to the mat. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, long spine. Right toes turn out, bend the knee, half squat, Skandasana to the right. Staying heavy in the hip and the heel, tailbone long. Pelvic floor is lifting, low belly drawing up and in. Good, switch to the other side. Hands down. Walk it to the back of the mat. Left fingertips in front of right toes. Lift the left leg, reach the right arm up, revolving half moon. Hands down, supported warrior 3. Hips square, pull the belly up. Exhale, bend the right knee, walk it through to the other side. Revolving half moon, right fingertips in front of left toes, left arm up, right leg up. Good. Find all that lifting energy, reaching out, that drawing back into center as well. Both hands down, supported warrior 3, lengthen. Good. Bend the left knee. Walk the hands back to center. Breathe in, long spine. Hands to the hips. Exhale. Come all the way to standing as you inhale. And then turn to the back of the mat. Step the back foot in as much as you need to square your hips off. I'm going to take my hands behind my back and press the knuckles as option 1, or option 2 if you're ready for a reverse namaste. Inhale, then strengthen the legs. Exhale, bow forward, chin towards chin. If you're in reverse namaste, press the palms together. If you have the knuckles pressing, keep pressing them as you open the chest. Pelvic floor lifting, low belly drawing in. Think strong legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn and pivot. Exhale, left side, chin to shin. Inhale, rise up. Release the arms. Feet together, top of the mat. Exhale, samastihiti. Then sweep your arms back up. Breathe in. Forward fold. Exhale, down the legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or float back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward. And downward. Dog, exhale. Good. Breathe and steady yourself. Steady your breath. Allow the mind to focus on your breathing. Right leg sweeps up. Inhale. Right foot steps forward. Exhale. Bend the knee. Lower the back one to the floor. Release the toes and inhale, rise up. Taking the hands down to your heart center. Left elbow or shoulder outside the knee. Possibly palms press. Option, open the arms. Or third, bind. Maybe lift the back leg as well. Gazing down, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Side plank. Right foot steps back. Left shin could go down to modified. Possibly you take the big toe and you add the leg lift. Right hand down. Downward facing dog, press back. Left leg sweeps up, inhale. Step the foot forward, exhale, back knee down. Inhale, reach up. And exhale your twist. Taking the same variation this side that you may have on the other side. Inhale, gaze down. Exhale, plant the hands, side plank, step back. Next, exhale, hand down, downward facing dog. Plank position, inhale. Chaturanga to your mat, exhale. Release the toes, slide the legs together. Take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift your legs and your chest. Exhale, lower down. Hands under shoulders, inhale, press up and child's pose. Exhale, back to rest. Inhale to lift. Downward dog again, exhale. And then step or float your knees to the top of the mat, inhale. Sitting on your heels or between them. If on the heels isn't available, block between your heels and your bum can help. Or if you're sort of in between, you're not quite to the floor yet, a block can be helpful there as well. If a block is too much, find a towel or something just to give you a little bit of height. Good. Stay there, or maybe you lean back. Slowly come back up if you are reclining. Take the hands down to the floor, stepping back, maybe one leg at a time. Downward facing dog, next exhale. Good, step or jump your knees to the top of the mat again. This time separate them hip distance and then come to stand on the knees. Hands at the low back, moving towards Ustrasana, camel pose. So we keep the hips forward, above, just above the knee, The tendency is going to be for them to come back as you start to lean back. So try and keep the hips forward. Lift the ribs away from the hips, up, up, up. And then we begin to lean back, and maybe you take your heels. Possibly keep the hands at your low back today as well. Okay, so it's a down into your foundation, up, and then over. Inhale, back, up. Exhale, hands down. Step back. Down dog, exhale. Lengthen. Right leg lifts, breathe in. Take the right knee forward to the right wrist, pigeon. Exhale, release the left leg straight back behind your hip. Try and square the weight down the center. And then fold forward, exhale. So if you need more information in the pose, the shin gets more and more parallel to the top of the mat. If you need less, heel more towards groin. Rise up, inhale. Bending the back knee, exhale. Draw the heel towards your glute. Maybe stay, maybe bind. Possibly you take it a little deeper. Then release. Sit over into your right hip, swing the left leg around. Go ahead and connect your right foot to the left inner thigh. Square off over the left leg, breathe in, and then fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Hands to your right foot, exhale. And then inhale, extend the leg, hips are square. Possibly you bring the leg towards your face. Release, lower it down. Draw the knees in, cross your shins, transfer or transition to down dog. If that includes a flow, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, then allow for that. And if not, straight to down dog. From there, left side pigeon, lift the leg, inhale. Bring the knee forward, behind your left wrist, exhale. Right leg releases straight back behind your hip. Next exhale, maybe you fold in. Inhale, rising up. And bend the back knee. Exhale, draw the heel in towards your glute. Stay, or maybe you add on. Release the back leg. Sit into the left hip, swing the right leg forward. Connect the left foot to the right inner thigh and open the hip. Square the torso off over the right leg. Be breathing in. And then exhale, fold forward. Keep softening that left hip. Remember, bandhas are always active here. Lifting pelvic floor is a good reference point for Mula Bandha. Drawing the low belly up and in, or that hollowing back effect is a great reference point for Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale, coming back up. Bring the left knee up, square your hip off. Exhale and take the hands to the foot. Extend the leg as you inhale. Sit tall from the sit bones. Maybe you bring the leg towards your face as you exhale. Good. Release it, lower down. Bend the knees. Cross the shins. Inhale, lift. And transition to down dog, whichever that means for you. Look forward, step or float through to seated. Inhale. Legs lengthen out in front of you. Hey, Luana. Nice and tall. That's a treat. Sit bones grounded, shoulders away from the ears. So your elbows may bend if you have longer arms. Activate. Paschimottanasana. Inhale. As you exhale, fold forward, possibly binding the legs or the feet. Good. As you start to get deeper and deeper into this posture, remember that in order to take the rounding out of the spine, we're going to have to start to engage the back body to lengthen the spine down the legs, okay? All the while, notice if the thighs start to roll out. Try and keep the thigh bones in neutral, the ankles flexed with the toes even. So set up a nice foundation as you start to take it deeper and deeper and engage the back body more. Inhale, coming up. Hands behind you. Reverse table with the knees bent and the feet hip distance, or reverse plank with the legs straight. And inhale, prick the hips up. Let the head fall back if that's safe for your neck. Reach the toes to the floor. Send your arm bones to the room back of the room. And lower down. Soles of the feet together, knees wide, sit nice and tall, breathe in, Baddha Konasana, and exhale, fold. As the feet start to peel open like a book, remember, keep pressing your heels into each other. The knees reach out to the right and to the left. Inhale, rise up. Find the big toes with your first two fingers or the peace finger grip. Exhale, find your sit bones. Balance, lifting the feet. Lift and extend the legs possibly. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Look up. turn so I don't hit my window. But flex your ankles a bunch. So you want the calves to touch down first. Lower the legs. Keep the toes or release them and fold. If you have the shoulders rolling forward, try and bring the blades onto the back. Good. Chest lengthening far from the hips. Release the toes, rise all the way up. Bend the knees, draw them together, cross your shins, plant your palms, lift as you inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Coming through to seated again, inhale. Let the breath guide that movement. Exhale, lower onto the back. Setting up bridge pose, or if you want to just go right into your upward facing bow, hands under shoulders. Inhale, lift up. Keep the legs active, your feet firmly planted. With that inner thigh energy active as if there's a block between them. You're slightly hugging in. Exhale, lower down to the mat or the crown of your head, elbows in, chest opens. Inhale, come back up. Exhale down. Set your third one up. Inhale, lift. Exhale all the way down. Gently draw the knees together, legs into the chest. Nice and slow as you're going from one extreme to the next. Little gentle rock side to side. Just getting a little movement right away to avoid any gripping. And let the spine settle long on the mat. Knees come into touch, feet wide. And gently windshield wiper the knees to the right. And then the left. Go ahead and drop them both to the right. Possibly hook the right foot to the outer left knee. And left arm could rest on the floor by your ear. Good. Release that side, knees to center. And then drop them to the left. Hook the left foot to the outer right knee. Right arm up by your ear. Back to center, releasing. And knees in. Left leg long, right leg into a half happy baby. Good. release it. Take it into twist across the body. Back through center. Right leg releases. Left leg, half happy baby. And take it into a twist across the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest. And then rock yourself up to seated. Take your hands forward, your feet back. Move through a flow. Meet in downward facing dog. Good. Step or jump through to seated again. Inhale. Lower onto the back once again. Exhale. Draw the knees into your chest. Then wrap yourself into a little ball. Maybe bring your head in towards your knees as well. Big, big squeeze. And then release. Legs and arms long. Let the feet fall open. Let your palms face up. Take a deep breath in through your nose and then opening the mouth, exhale it all out. Good, again. Close the eyes. Give yourself permission to take your rest in Shavasana. Little tiny movements in the fingers and the toes. Starting to awaken. Gently drawing the legs together, reach the arms overhead. Give it a nice long stretch. And then soften. Knees into the chest. Body rolls to the right. Gently bring yourself up to seated. Eyes closed. Hands to heart center. And taking our hands to the space between our brows at third eye. May we know the truth. Bringing the hands down to the lips. May we speak the truth. Hands to the heart, and may we feel it. Thank you all for sharing in practice this morning. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you all so much for joining in today. If you have questions, please message me. You can message me privately. I'll do my best to answer, or I can point you in the direction of someone that may know if I don't know the answer. Okay, but I hope you all had a good week. Moving into the weekend, I will, I don't know, maybe I'll post a practice. We'll see how it goes. And again, thank you all so much. Bye-bye.